Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing tonight? Uh, I didn't really do any food reviews today. I wasn't really feeling it. But I saw a cool old movie. I know sometimes I review old movies and stuff. They never get any views, but I enjoy doing them. And I like the movie today. It's called Kid Dynamite for 1943. Now, it has the Bowery Boys in it, but now the one thing with the Bowery Boys in it, they have different characters. I mean, they have different names. Like for different film companies. The Bowery Boys is what they're most known for, but there's one was they're also called the Dead End Kids, and one they're also called the East Side Kids. This was an East Side Kids movie from 1943 called Kid Dynamite, and basically is Leo Gorcey Huntz Hall. That those are the two main guys in it, and Leo Gorcey plays this boxer named Kid Dynamite, and he's kind of a jerk. Or it's uh, Muggs McGinnis. But in the movie, the movie's called King Dynamite, but his name is Muggs McGinnis. I forgot to mention that. And he's kind of a jerk. And he goes to this pool hall, and this guy says he's the best pool shark or something like that. And then he's going to cheat him, and he has this kid Danny said he's going to switch the chalk, so the guy would screw up. And this guy beats him, and it's the guy that usually plays Gabe, and they always don't get along with Gabe. He's not called Gabe in this one. And he wins, and he says, "Why don't you give me my $5?" And he said, "I'll give you five," and he punches him out. Because Leo Gorcey, like I said, is a jerk in this one. And he said to his friend, Danny, he said, "I think you didn't switch that stuff on purpose." And then he went to talk to the guy when they left, and he said, "Well, don't worry about the $5. He's a good guy, he really is." And then he thought he was in cahoots with that guy, the pool shark guy. And anyway, the pool shark guy goes back to this to his boss, and his boss is a bookmaker. You know, people who run bets and stuff like that. Whoop, there we go. And he said, "I know a great way. I know who we can bet on this amateur fight, because Mux McGinnis is going to be in this big amateur fight against this one guy." And he said, "Yeah, our money's on McGinnis. That's the smart money." He said, "I have an idea that we can bet against the East Side Kids and make a lot of money," because he was still mad at him for ripping him off and hitting him for and not giving the $5 they owed him. And they said, here's the plan." So he sets it's the night of the fight, and Muggs McGinnis is supposed to go to the fight, and this guy said, "Hey, let's post some pictures for this one newspaper." And he did, and he said, "Well, why don't you come down on our thing, a free limo ride right to the arena?" Well, they end up kidnapping him, and and they said, "Well, that they're gonna forfeit the fight." Well, they decide to have a substitute, and it's Danny, and Danny actually wins the fight. And they're really mad. The pool shark guy, his boss, he said, "You cost us a lot of money. It's going to take you weeks to work off this money that you owe us now." And they let Muggs go, and Muggs go up to Danny. He says, "I'm tired of you." Muggs doesn't like to lose, and he's apparently in competition with the Danny kid. And he says, "You better give me that belt. That's my belt. It's not your belt," because he won that amateur belt. It's like this, like a scarf type thing. And he hands it to Muggs, and he says, "Right there, thanks for giving the belt. You don't deserve it. I'm the real champ, not you." And he says he's a double crosser. And he says you're out of the. He thought that he had arranged to have him kidnapped from the pool shark guy. So he kicks him out of the club. And then they find out later that he didn't. And they go back to the bookkeeper, and they end up getting into a fight. And then they go to court, and then the guys from the bookkeeper get sentenced to 6 months, and the East Side Kids get let go on their own recognizance, you know. But they said the judge says you're eventually going to go to jail the way you guys are going. And then that's only like a half hour of the movie, and he's still mad at Danny, and Danny is dating his sister, Ivy, and early in the movie they show him and Ivy and Danny doing a thing for Jitterbug. So they enter this Jitterbug contest, and the winner gets $50. And Muggs says, "I want to win that $50." And he goes with a date, and then they all just do the Jitterbug, and then actually he wins. Muggs McGinnis wins, and then he gets disqualified when he finds out that the girl he's with is a professional dancer. So Danny, his girl, wins, and then he takes Danny in the back and he said, "I'm gonna beat the crap out if you don't give me that $50 that you won. That's my money, not yours." And man, I was getting mad. And Danny gives it to her, and then he gives it to him, and he's with his sister, and his sister's mad at both of them. And like I said, he was like, Danny was like, I bet you, I hope someone gives. It'd be nice if someone to give them medicine to Muggs is give Muggs a taste of his own medicine. And then it goes into the army and a whole bunch of other stuff. I mean, talking about patriotism, listening to the army, and I don't know if Muggs gets his medicine delivered to him or not. I don't want to give anything else away. It's a very intricate movie for an hour and 9 minutes. It's very good. I liked it. Even though Leo Gorcey's a real jerk in this one. And actually, Huntz Hall was kind of a jerk in this too. And Danny was a good guy. But he's always jealous. He does not like to lose. Muggs McGinnis, Leo Gorcey. So I hope you like this review. I mean, it's really different. Because usually they have like one theme. I thought it'd be pretty much boxing because it had Kid Dynamite boxing on the cover, and then but that's only like a half hour of the movie, and then it goes into Jitterbug and the army and all this other stuff. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. I give it a 10 out of 10. I watched my dad. My dad said it was all right. He liked it too. So they have a 10 out of 10 for Kid Dynamite, made 1943, featuring the East Side Kids, also known as the Bowery Boys, also known as the Dead End Kids. So until next time, everybody, please take care of my legion. I hope you like these old-time movies. I mean, it's an old black and white movie, and you can find it on a couple of different channels on YouTube. Just look up Kid Dynamite. All right, take care, everybody.